There we go. There's another one, y'all. No, he freaking popped off. Oh no, I still got him. I still got him. Running right at me.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So back out here on Falls Lake once again. If you guys tuned into my last video, you'll know that I've spent some time away from here. This is what I consider my home lake. Decided to come back up here for the spring. Since my last video, the only reason why I'm telling you about this is because since then, and the last few times that I've been out, it's been pretty tough. Temperatures dropped again, and then we also got some rain. And so now the lake is up maybe 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. The water's gotten a little bit muddier. This is kind of feeling more like how Falls Lake typically is in the spring. The water temp's 55 degrees right now. In my last video, we're fishing more main lake points and a little bit more open water, and the fish seem to be out in that open water, but I think with this rain and this higher water, they might have pushed up onto the banks. And anyways, we're gonna see what happens today, y'all. I'm pretty excited to try things out. Conditions are way different than my last video, so stay tuned, y'all. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's see if we can get some fish out here on Falls Lake. Stay tuned, y'all. Let's see what we can do.
There we go. There's one, y'all. Finally. Get up in here. Let's go. All right. First one of the day. Let's go. Look at that. Perfectly on the top of the mouth. That spinnerbait. Just wanted to cover some water with the spinnerbait. Try to figure out where they're at. I'm in the back of a creek right now. And that little guy just came up and smacked the spinnerbait. Nice little fish. Good way to start the morning. Not the biggest in the world, but there he goes. Yeah, not the biggest fish, but I will definitely take him right now. Feels good. Get onto a bite pretty early on. As you can see, I got a bunch of trash in the boat right now. I'm not drinking Modelo, even though that probably would be pretty good right now, but in all the water and stuff with the high water, it pushes all the trash and stuff out to the middle of the lake and out into open water. And so while I'm driving around or while I'm trolling around casting and stuff, I like to pick it up if I'm able to, and it's not too out of the way or something. I'll go ahead and pick it up. I suggest that you guys do the same, because I've picked up trash before and went and caught some fish right after it, almost like Mother Nature's thanking me. But yeah, just on that little 3/4 or 3/8 ounce spinnerbait. So your average spinnerbait. I'll have links to the spinnerbait and the gear that I was using in the description, but this little 3/8 ounce Booyah spinnerbait with a little, I think it's a 3.8 or maybe a 4.3 inch Kitech on the back, just like a little white Kitech, 16-pound fluorocarbon, 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod with a 6:1 gear ratio reel. Definitely just like that medium kind of retrieve, just covering water, looking for fish, just trying to figure out where they're at. So we're just gonna keep on fishing, y'all, see if we can't get a few more to bite, or preferably a lot more. There we go, finally, y'all. Saw him eat that. Feels like a better one. Oh my God, back in the, yeah, pretty good one. Best one for me in a while. Finally, dude, holy smokes. It has been a minute, y'all. Just need to turn it around, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty decent one. Alrighty. Oh, that feels good. Right there, y'all. That is what I'm freaking talking about on that spinnerbait. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, y'all. Solid fish. I'm gonna stick her in the well for just a little bit. Get some pictures. For like 3 or 4 hours since I caught that first one. Haven't really talked to the camera or anything, just because I've just been focused on trying to get onto some fish. I'm seeing tons of fish, tons of bait out towards the main lake. Cannot get any of them to bite. I sat there, played around with some, threw around jerk baits, A-rigs, little paddle tail, little underspins. I tried dropping down some swim baits or like just like a jig head on a swim bait. I started dropping it down and just look like watching the bait go right in front of their face on my graph. Couldn't get them to bite, and so I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna mess with these fish out here anymore. I'm just gonna come back into a creek again, cover some water. Finally got one again, just on that same spinnerbait, same setup and everything. There she is. Nice fish, probably a female. Just a super healthy fish. Look at those, look how thick she is. Just so fat and healthy. Love it. Damn, a little bit smaller than I thought. I thought she was gonna go maybe 4.5. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen a big one. 3 pounds 10 ounces, I'll definitely take that. Caught one, I think last time I was out here, that was about 3.8. So all right, we're doing something right. That's good. Solid fish. I'm gonna get just a couple pictures of her and then send her back. All right, let's send her on her way. Nice fish right there. There she goes under the boat. All right, y'all. Right there on that little spinnerbait. It's doing the trick today. Pretty textbook spinnerbait conditions. A little bit of clouds, but that sun's starting to peek out. We got a breeze now. I mean, springtime, you can't choose a better place to throw a spinnerbait right now, y'all. Like, you got, you know, stained, dirty water. Like, you cannot ask for better conditions to throw a spinnerbait. That was pretty sick. As soon as I threw it up next to the bank, I gave it a few cranks, and I just see my spinnerbait kind of stop. And like, I didn't see the fish, but I see it stop and then basically just disappear. And I felt it a little bit. Then I set the hook and she was on. She fought pretty dang hard too. That's why I thought she was gonna be bigger. There we go, there's another one, y'all. No, he freaking popped off. Oh no, I still got him. Running right at me. This is the thing, it's a good one. That's a pretty decent one, y'all, out towards the main lake. Was not expecting that. Yes, that's a good one. Come here, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Oh my gosh, yes. That's gotta be pushing 5. Come on now, let's go, y'all. Finally, we're getting onto a pattern. So instead of sticking in the creeks, you know, let me just try a similar area. So basically in the creeks, I was finding these little pockets, and it was like around this kind of like a channel bend. It was in the back of a creek, so it wasn't like a channel bend that you would see out on the main lake where the old river channel will swing against the bank and create this really deep, steep bank. It's the same idea, same concept, but it's in the back of a creek. And instead of it being, you know, out here you'd see like 40-30 feet, something like that in that channel bend, or in the bottom of the river channel, back there it's only like 8, maybe 9 foot. And so I came to a similar, I don't think this is an actual channel bend, but it's a steeper bank. Let's get away on this big girl. I'm thinking, I'm gonna say this one's actually 4.5 after seeing the one earlier only being 3, like 3.5, a little over 3.5. That's just a solid fish right there. Let's get the weight on her real quick. Yeah, see, my eye scale has been off. You know, this one's about 4 pounds 7 ounces. So, you know, my eye scales have just been a little off recently because I haven't really caught too many big bass in a while. But that's my biggest one of 2022 yet again. Broke it again today. That feels awesome. So another one. That is a nice fish for today. I mean, it's been tough today, but that feels good. There she goes. Let's go, y'all. So I like throwing these little 3.8 inch Kitex. You can go bigger or smaller. I normally just like these little 3.8 inch. Seems to be a good size for stuff like this. And you can even go, you know, without the trailer and just go skirt a trailer hook if you want to. And sometimes I do throw a trailer hook, but for the most part I really like throwing like an actual swim bait trailer on the back of it, mainly because it helps it become a little bit more weedless. Spinnerbaits are already pretty weedless. With this, you know, wire right here, it basically acts like almost as a weed guard, not entirely. But when you add that trailer on it, when you add like a little swim bait on it, it adds a little bit of you know, like thickness to the sides, because when you're fishing a spinnerbait, a lot of times it doesn't come straight over the log. It'll kind of like roll on its side, and that swim bait just kind of helps it go over it without it getting snagged, or not all the time, but it definitely helps from what I've noticed. And I just think it gives it a bigger profile, hopefully can target a bigger fish, but that's just what I like to do. I'm sure there's tons of people that would argue with me and say like, oh, this is how I like to do it, but that's just how I've been doing it and how I like to do it, and it catches me fish. It's definitely what I like to do this time of year, and I'll probably fish this around the banks and stuff like all the way until like May. This is a great technique for this time of year. Very simple, easy technique, and you can do it all over the lake. You can do it way up in the backs of creeks and a couple feet of water. You come out here, fish around the banks, you know, around these steeper banks. Like I'm sitting in 20 feet right now. My boat's in 20 feet, but I'm casting up and around the bank, and that guy came up and ate it. So we're just gonna keep on doing this. I got some other ideas now that I know that they're eating it out in the main lake. I got some other spots in mind, so we're gonna keep on keeping on, and we're gonna see if we can't get a few more, y'all. So stay tuned. There's another one. Let's go. That's another one, y'all. Stay down. Another decent one. Oh, okay, no, it's still on. Keep thinking they come off. Why do they do that? Yep, another good one. Let's go. Oh, he is weird. What the heck? What is going on with this guy? Oh my God, I've never seen one like this. What the heck? He's must have something wrong with him, because he has his first half, his head half is about, you know, what would probably be like a 4.5 pounder, and then he's just like, he's short, he's stubby. Well, we're definitely onto something, y'all. Next spot, literally right after that last one. Look at this fish. Why does he look like that? Just short and fat. Like, he must have something wrong with him. Like, he must be deformed a little bit, but that is just crazy. Look how short he is. Such a funny looking fish. Thank you, buddy. Said, don't call me funny. Don't say I look weird. But another one. This was on an actual bluff wall where there's, you know, we're on the main lake. It's a big channel swing, an actual bluff wall around some more rocks and stuff. So it's working, y'all. Finally, we're getting onto some type of pattern. Instead of casting like this way at it or like this way, I decided to get a little bit closer and cast a little bit more parallel to the bank instead of so you know, directly at it. But I'm just kind of staying a little bit closer to these banks, just retrieving it the same, just staying a little bit closer so I'm not bringing it into, you know, kind of dead water where they're not really going to be, you know, I don't know if one's going to come up this close to the boat and eat it. So I'm just trying to keep it in that strike zone as long as I can, where I think the strike zone is, which basically all of them have been pretty close to the bank. Okay, remember what I said earlier about how they're not coming up and eating it at the boat? Yeah, forget that. This one ate it right here. All right, there's our limit. Okay, all right, let's get back to weighing, y'all. God, these guys are messed up. I think these guys have just been caught so many times. Look at that. He has a messed up lip, some weird thing going on with his fin. Yeah, I was literally saying, yeah, they're eating it close to the bank. They're eating it close to the bank. That one just came up and ate it right at the boat right before I took it out of the water. It's probably the smallest guy of the day, maybe a little bit bigger than that one, the first one from earlier. But forget what I just said. We're gonna keep about this distance and fish it like we could get bit at any time. Yeah, just mean. God, that was crazy. He ate it. I didn't even set the hook really. He ate it and just took off with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so forget what I just said. Let's just fish. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, this one missed it, but y'all got that one. Got another one. Another decent one. Get up in here. Oh, that was a bad boat flip. Oh my God, that's not what you want to do. All right. There we go. Another stud. Let's go, y'all. Right there. A spinnerbait, top of the mouth. That was a horrible boat flip. That's not what you want to do when you're boat flipping a fish. Another stud though, probably another 3.5, 4 pounder. But another nice one, y'all. Another solid fish. Again, on that bluff wall. Another freaking nice fish. I think they're doing it, y'all. I think they're moving up. I think they're doing some springtime activities, y'all. I think they're liking it. Look at that big old belly. Yes. All right, y'all. Again, that was a horrible boat flip, but we're just gonna ignore that. Put him back, get a good release on him. Make sure this one's recording. Oh, there he goes.
All right, y'all, well, I think that is going to wrap up things for me today. Probably my best day since I've been back up here. I've been out actually a few more times than just my last video and today. I've been out, you know, a couple times. I've gone out and I caught like a couple small ones, and then a couple other times I went out and got skunked, and it was really tough. Yeah, it's been kind of weird, kind of strange, but I think they're finally heating up. We're about to have a full moon, so I think that this full moon will really push a lot of them up, and we're going to start seeing a lot more up shallow, a lot more biting up shallow and stuff. These fish definitely seem to be around the bluff walls that were close to a creek mouth or a little pocket off of the main lake where they're gonna end up going back into to spawn. You know, some of the spots that I went to, I'd caught fish in the same pockets that they were close to last year during the spawn. Sorry. Oh, no, that just made it worse. And yeah, y'all, I need to get this video over with because this rain is picking up and it's hard to keep this lens this lens clean. But anyways, y'all, yeah, bluff walls, spinner baits, spring is coming. It's basically here. It's gonna be very soon, and before we know it, we're gonna be in the backs of creeks flipping jigs and stuff, and it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait for that, and you guys can probably tell that's what I want to do. I keep going in the backs of creeks hoping to find fish back there. It's not happening yet, but it's coming soon, hopefully. So be sure to stay tuned for more videos. Y'all are gonna try to fish throughout the spawn up here at Falls Lake and in Raleigh. And then also, y'all, I have some Amazon links down in the description below. I have links to just about everything I use, from the fishing gear in today's video, the fishing tools that I like to use, so like my pliers, my scales, my camera gear. I have all my camera gear listed. I even have all of my favorite fishing clothes listed. So I have my hoodie, I got my favorite fishing shirts, my favorite fishing shoes, my favorite fishing boots, all my boat electronics, my trolling motor, my graphs and stuff like that. Just about everything that I use, I have it listed down below. So go and check those out if you guys want to buy anything. I'll make a small percentage from whatever you buy through those links, even if it's not what I have linked. If you just click on those links and then find whatever you want to buy on Amazon and buy it through my link, and then I'll make a small percentage of that, and it'll help support the channel. So if you guys want to do that, thank you so much. It'll really mean a lot to me. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Jamie. I'm from North Carolina. I do freshwater and saltwater fishing here on my channel. And if you like what you saw in today's video, definitely subscribe for more. And for those of you who have subscribed and are supporting me, thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. And with all that being said, y'all, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Share this video with a friend if you think they might enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
There we go, finally, y'all. There she is. Nice fish. There we go, there's another one, y'all. That's just a solid fish right there.